Jaleel, what's up, my boy? I was just up here looking crazy because this community pool or whatever over here by my job is packed. There's like three after school buses over there, plus all the people that are already there. I was like, ain't no way. No, not me. Brandy, hey twin. Y'all having a good day? I just left work. Look at this tan line on my forehead. I always got on a bandana and a hard hat. God, man, y'all, it is so hot out here in the concrete fields. I drive an hour to work and then I drive an hour home every day. One day it'll be worth it. Brandy, that's a very chill day, it sounds like. I'm feeling better, so I'm at work and trying to catch up. So I have like a crew of three people that work for me, and they're still kind of new. Jaleel, do you always work in the evenings, or your shifts are different all the time? I always hated working like second shift because I feel like I spend my whole day waiting on time to go to work, and so it's almost like I'm at work when I'm at home. They ain't really something that's on my mind today is I've always been one that's like very against like ass kissing, or sorry, very against trying to make my way through life by always agreeing with somebody or being a yes man, I guess is for better terms on it. Um, and so I mean, I did talk about it, but I don't know how much detail I went into. I was supposed to get a promotion at work. Um, Literally, like, they needed somebody for the spot, and my boss's boss was like, hey, she's really good at what she does. Um, I think she would be perfect. Like, I don't want to lose her, but she's good. And so they started looking into me. We had some disagreements on pay, only because I know my worth, I know my experience in the area, in the field, and I knew I was worth what I was asking for. So after about a week of negotiating money and raise opportunities in the future, we came to an agreement, and that was on a Friday. On Thursday evening, Friday we talked more about it. Well, we got a new plant manager that started on that Friday as well. So I understand his point of view now. Later on, a few weeks later, it's like he was like, "I'm new here. I don't know where everybody fits, and I don't want anybody moving right now until I know who's my key players, how they move, what they do, all this stuff." So I'm like, I understand it from his point of view. So then, after taking a couple of days to get my words and my thoughts together, I went to him so I could be professional about it and was like, "I see your point of view, but this is mine. I come in here, I ain't even been here for 30 days, and they're already asking me to leave. And like, we're just waiting on your 90 days. We're just waiting on your 90 days. So I count down to that, like, for more money and all this stuff. And then boom, nothing happens. And it's like, I don't spend a lot of time with my bosses and like joking around with them, or like when they come out, just go start working or something. Like, I'm one that right when I clock in, I start work, I start my day. I want to get my stuff done and over with. Nobody really, has to worry about me or what I got going on or whether my job's going to be done. And so I've always tried to like let my work speak for itself. It don't work in this world like that anymore. Like everything, I feel like is all politics. And I feel like sometimes if I spent a little bit more time um, hanging out with the bosses, if you know what I mean, then maybe my fate would have went differently. But it's like good workers get crapped on the worst, and it's like we're expected to pick up the slack of other people, and then it ain't my problem that y'all don't have anybody that can do what I do in production, but I'm the one suffering from the consequences of it. And they want you to keep like a good stamina and a good attitude when you're at work and stuff like that, but it's hard to continue to work the way you work when there's no light at the end of the tunnel. It's just digging day after day after day. And then you don't never supposed to discuss pay, but people do, especially when they start getting upset about how things go. And like there's people that don't have any responsibility there, and they're just like a person that has this like put this like bag these groceries, right? But the grocery bagger is making more than the one running the shift, and it's like, hold on a second, this ain't right. But instead of fixing it, they just kind of like push it off. And so then now, instead of giving me that title, they want me to take on that job plus do the job I'm doing now. And I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna need another dollar or two on top of what I wanted to take the raise or the promotion. So I don't know. That's something big for me right now. Something that I'm having to work through at my job, but I'm a little bit frustrated, and I'm just looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. If you know what I mean. Monday through Wednesday, you work second shift. Okay. Yeah, that's a hard one for me too, but um, I like to be home, and if the kids need something, um, it's nice to be able to be there. Brandy, you know when you're gonna be able to like go back to work? Are you working right now? And I ain't to my place of employment. Um, it's not a bad place to work. Everywhere has its crap. You just gotta find somewhere where that place's crap is worth dealing with. And uh, I guess for me, it's just like, okay, so now I've got to figure out another approach, or another goal or something to look forward to. But I've not been shut out of the job. They didn't say that I couldn't go to the other department eventually. It's just like right now, he wants his players to stay where they are. So I'm not upset about it. But the guys that I work with, they've been doing really good. And I'm not the only one who was supposed to be switching over into another department and got shut down. There's another guy out there that went through the same thing, and he and I have kind of been like trying to encourage each other and just like keep pushing. And every place has its crap, and it's just what we're doing with it, really. But I know this is a short live. I was just driving. I'm on my way home. Um, I just wanted to check in. I hope everybody has a good day, is having a good day, a good week. It's still early in the week, but I'm not complaining. I am not complaining at all. You know, it could always be worse. Like we could be unemployed, um, unable to work, unable to find work. Like there's a lot of that around, you know. So I'm very thankful for my job. I will always work hard. It's instilled in me. My mama was a worker, and you know, nothing in life is handed. It ain't nothing in life free. So we got to have some money. You know what I'm saying? But the weather is beautiful here. Um, it's another pretty day, a busy day. There's traffic everywhere, but there's a lot of traffic everywhere. Right now it is 93, and I am midway between work and home now. I like to come a back way home from work, not the interstate, because just take a look around. Like there's a lot of scenery, a lot of fields, a lot of farming area or whatever up this way. And some days I do it with my windows up because I'm hot from work, and some days I just roll all my windows down and take in some Jesus' fresh air because I need it. Something I love up here that I could not do living in a like well, you can do it in a bigger city, but at the same time, it's just different for me. So something I love to do since I moved out here more in like a country top scenery is like just the drives to clear my head, you know, and it's nothing but space and like God's space and the things that He made. And to just sit back and be like, realize just how big the world is. You know, it brings me peace. It's the little things, you know, so much detail in the mountains, so much detail in the colors of things growing, and um, just the beauty of what God has made. Sometimes it's good to slow down and look at that. I believe in your center of gravity, making sure your center of gravity is right. And sometimes when you get your equilibrium off, it sets everything off. And so just plant your bare feet in the grass and take some deep breaths and recenter yourself. It's actually a healthy thing. And if your neighbors look at you like you're crazy because you're barefoot in the front yard taking yoga breaths, tell them to mind their business. Or maybe if they try it, they'll feel better too. But to all my people, y'all have a blessed day. Um, stay up. Forget about tomorrow. Focus on today. And, wait. Forget about yesterday. Focus on today and pray about tomorrow. And yeah, that's the way I feel about it. Y'all have a good afternoon.